everyone, welcome to my channel, Fun with Charlene. Last week, what did we talk about? Being 60 and single. Well, now it's going to be about dating, and we're going to be looking for red flags on going on dates. Okay, and I think I have 7 good red flags to look out for. One would be you make plans for a date, and towards that day coming, they start changing plans, or they even cancel plans. That's not good, because that could mean that maybe they're trying to check somebody else out, you're not that important, or they're trying to see how they're going to be able to manipulate you just by changing plans. That's not good. You're supposed to be important. I mean, unless it's something an emergency, that's one thing. But just out of the blue, they need to change plans because, oh yeah, they had something else to do or whatever. And baloney. If you want to go on a date, you're going to go on a date, and you're not going to be changing plans or canceling. Okay, so now you're on the date, and all of a sudden, they start talking about themselves. They don't let you get in a word, word edgewise. They just talk about what they do, what they've done, how financially stable they are, how awesome their life is and everything, but they're not asking any questions about you. They're not, letting you give any opinion on anything. So it's just, talk about themselves. That just lets you know in that relationship, they're going to be all about themselves. Or you can find someone, this is going along with the same 2 thing, somebody who just constantly asks questions about you. They don't tell anything about themselves. They just want to know questions about you. And some of them are personal questions. That should not be the case on a first date. You should be trying to fill out if you even have chemistry with this person. And, once you meet them, of course, there's a visual that you get. Are you attracted to them? Second, what's the feeling that you get talking with them? The third thing would be you meet someone, and during the date, they're a nice, great person, and all of a sudden they keep going to the bathroom or stepping outside, and then they come back and they're sweating and they're talking really fast or something. That's a red flag. That could mean there are drugs in play here, and they're going out to get a little quick fix or something and coming back in. So watch out for that. I've kind of had that happen to me, but yeah, it's tricky out there. And the fourth one is someone who, they meet you on the first date, you're out having dinner at a park or whatever, and the first thing they start talking about is sex. They want to talk about how good they are, how often they want it, what their sizes are. And nobody wants to hear all that. I mean, some people may want to, but if you're really trying to get to know that person, that's the last thing you need to be talking about or worrying about. At least that's my thoughts. Some people may go for that. I just don't. So anyway, just a lot of intimate talking about, what you're going to do, how you're going to do it, and all that stuff. That's not cool. What else? Another thing would be they speak negative about their last partner or an ex or whatever. Oh, they were crazy and all this. And believe me, if they saying that about their ex, they'll be saying the same thing about you if you break up. So, try not to even talk about your ex. It doesn't matter. That was an ex. That's it. You don't need to talk about that, on a first date. Now, later on, of course, once you get into a relationship, yeah, you want to talk about stuff like that. But on the first date, you should not be bad-mouthing your ex or talking about them or anything like that. Or, I guess number 6 would be, they start talking about you. Oh, I don't like short hair. That turns me off. First of all, I'm not trying to turn you on, not like that. If you don't like my hair, let's keep it moving, or you're too heavy. I prefer skinny girls. But you look good for a big girl. Watch out for people like that. They just putting you down and haven't even you know, you're not even in a relationship or whatever, and they're putting you down already based on your looks, your hair, your weight, your clothing. You know, I don't like that style. My girls be looking fly and all that. It's like, wait a minute now. Either you like me or you don't, but I don't need to hear all that. So, you know, that's definitely a red flag. And number 7 would be they losing their temper. The order get messed up and they just fly off the handle at the waiter, the waitress. They get rude with them. They get loud with them. And that just tells you right there, this person has no control over their temper, their anger. That's a big red flag right there. So watch out for that. So now we have talked about 7 red flags that speak loud and clear to you. 1, they change the plans or they cancel the date. 2, they talk about themselves, or they only want to talk about you and not themselves. So that's 2A, 2B. 3, they go to the bathroom or outside and their behavior changes when they come back in. 4, they talk too much about sex or intimacy on the first date. That's not cool. 5, they speak negatively about their ex, which is not good. 6, they talk about what they don't like about you, which is a red flag. And 7, they lose their temper. All these are red flags on somebody you really don't want to date, because if they're showing you this in the beginning, you can imagine what being in a relationship with them would be like. Controlling, you know, negativity. You want to meet somebody loving and caring and sweet, and you know that you guys feel that chemistry together. It can't be a one-sided thing. One feels chemistry and the other one don't. That does not work well. So with being single and 60, check out my video before this one. And now we're dating and we're looking for the red flags. I just gave you 7. Keep your eyes open for those. Good luck on your dating and your first dates after a relationship, or being single after a while and you want to start dating. Watch out for those 7 red flags. You guys, it's been wonderful talking with you. I hope you have a blessed day. Thank you all for subscribing. I want to give a shout out to Crystal, Teresa. Got some new subscribers. Love you guys. There was another one. Oh, I can't think of her name. It's actually a phrase. But anyway, you know who you are. You just subscribed. I love you. Thank you so much for joining my channel. And keep commenting, sharing, liking, and supporting this channel. I appreciate you all so much. Love you. Goodbye. Take care. See you in the next video.